Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The one and only Sydney Sweeney joins us. Sydney, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Tom Hanks and Robin Wright in my favorite movie of the year. Guys, thanks so much for joining the show.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you. Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
One of my all-time favorites, Vince Vaughn, joins us right now. Vince, thanks, man.
Oh, great to be with you, Brad, and great to be talking to Houston. Good morning to you.
We got Owen Wilson. We got Judy Greer. Thanks for joining the show, guys.
Thank you.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
We got Anna Sawai joining the show. Anna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Brad.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking at talking me funny, lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Paris Hilton, the infinite icon herself, is on the show. Paris, love the film.
Thank you. I'm so proud of it.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore!
Hello. Good morning, Peter. Cush, how are you doing?
Hi, Brad. Nice to see you.
You as well. Look, we can go ahead and get started because I want to congratulate y'all on a second season because to top what y'all were able to do in season one, which was a brilliant show, and to come back at it for this season and top that what an achievement by the two of you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, and I almost was curious, and this is a question for both of you, and Kush, we can start with you, is just when you have that established world of the first season and people reacted so great to it, so great that you got a second season, is there a certain pressure to perform at that level, or does it feel like, you know what, we've established our characters, we know our role, we're just going to play in the sandbox a little bit more?
I love that, playing the sandbox. I think that the beauty of being able to develop it from the beginning together and along with Elaine and Paul was that we actually didn't have that much pressure on us to be like, this is going to be a great success. So we actually just did what we do best, which I think what Peter does best, is we just did our job, which was to focus on the story and how to make that really interesting for an audience, and a slightly challenging. Obviously, when it was a huge success, that's great. But I think we all know that the best thing to do is just to do the same again in terms of just concentrating on the story. And I think it allowed the characters to breathe and develop in their own way. And then by virtue of that, you end up still having the same kind of crackle. But neither of us wanted to play exactly the same people doing exactly the same thing. That's just dull. We don't want to do that. We want to continue to be, for the audience and for ourselves, and not really know where we're going, which is good.
Yeah, and we don't know if, and we didn't at any time know if there was going to be a season 2 or a season 3. So and in fact, in everything I do, I always think, well, this might be the last time you do this.
Yeah.
So do your best.
Yeah.
So that's all we do. We didn't know it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, but it's such a great pleasure to have that second season and an ability to just kind of dive deeper into the characters. And I feel like there's some great questions that your characters are asking one another. And I see the internal struggles they're going through. Like, is this all worth it? Nobody remembers the saves. They just remember the misses, and kind of the psychology of being a detective on these types of stories. Was that something that y'all really discussed in the off season? Like, hey, we want to really kind of dive deeper into what it means to be a detective and to have these large questions.
I think it comes with the territory of trying to do, mature drama. It's really about getting up every day and putting one foot in front of the other. There's not necessarily a huge story arc. The characters don't have a story arc. The characters don't know what's going to happen next. They don't know that they're in a season.
Yeah.
They don't know that they hope they'll get a season 3.
They're real, damn it.
They're just, getting up in the morning, going from day to day and dealing with what they have to deal with.
Yeah.
So, but maybe, I don't know, maybe Paul and Elaine have thoughts about, longer arcs and where it may go. But I don't.
I did enjoy that you could feel that June's relationship with her own moral compass and her value system was being really pressurized in her kind of utter pursuit of what she wanted. She was really beginning to realize that rules had to be broken, and that kind of physically hurt her. Because I think that's something that, if we're all honest, we all struggle with on a daily basis. It's impossible to be good all day. It just is. Especially if you're thinking you can get some good out of doing a little bad, but like that is a struggle.
It's the game that you have to play, especially what we see your two characters go through. You talk about Elaine, and I was speaking to her this morning, and she said that this show is such a delight because, I see you are laughing, but because the performances that you two give are so great, it almost makes it hard to edit, right? Because y'all are so great at what you bring in the camera. She said the performances are not what we have to worry about cutting around, right? Because they're there in the camera. Do y'all feel that y'all have this great chemistry now in the second season as scene partners?
I feel that we do, but I feel we've always had that. But I also think it's a thing, Cush and I are both, we're very different. Obviously, I'm much, much older than Cush, but we come from the same genre of actor, I think, and that we have great respect for the script and the material and the story, and take great joy in acting, and take great joy in surrounding ourselves with really good actors.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things that we have in the show is we have great actors doing, Dustin Demery Barnes, who's in season 2, and Luther Ford and Luca Pasqualino and Sean Dooley and all these people. They're fantastic actors. Yeah. So to get to work with them, I kind of know what Elaine's talking about, because I watch all this acting going on and go, that's so great. How did they do that? Oh, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
But we've always, I think
it helps if you're in the same genre. That's a really good way to put it, because you probably know, as we all notice when we watch things, sometimes you can have two incredible actors that you love, but in a way, if their brains don't tick the same way, it can be a little bit like trying to put cheese on glass and make it a sandwich. They're both great. Glass is great and cheese is great. They just don't go together. You know what I mean? Whereas I think we're more like a cheese toasty, aren't we? We go together.
Glass.
I don't know why I said glass. I was trying to think of.
I like it though. I think I'm going to use that for the rest of my life.
Inanimate, but that can be beautiful is what I was trying to think of. Cheese is also beautiful. I don't know where this is going. It was a bad metaphor. Anyway, yes, you're right. I think that does help. We really like to come to work. That helps too. So do a lot of our co-stars. We feel really privileged to be there doing the work. We get great scripts. We're obsessed with working out what everything means. We can't really do a scene without understanding what things mean, which is sometimes annoying for everybody else. But I feel like everyone we work with on the show feels that way about work. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I will say you can't put cheese on glass and make it a sandwich, but you can make an excellent second season of Criminal Record. And that is exactly what you all did. And I really do appreciate.
That's why you're there and we're here.
I appreciate y'all taking the time this morning. Again, congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Bye.